baby at Senior Gorilla, and I was a freshman, and I was like, oh, I'm going to plan out my Senior Gorilla, and I'm going to do all of these songs. No, not happening. And I'm going to do what I apparently do best, and that's talk. And then afterwards, I'm going to sing songs. Michael Away is going to play guitar for me, which is something since I met him, wanted to do something at Gorilla with him playing guitar. So what better way to go out?
Yeah.
What an incredible musician he is. Let's see, college. It's come and gone. It's funny. In my sorority, which I pay to have friends in, we write letters to ourselves at the beginning of your freshman year, and then you get it back before graduation. Got mine back the other day, and I read it. And in the letter, it was really silly about you pledged Pi Beta Phi. And then towards the end of it, it got all sappy, and it was it went into this whole thing of move to New York, follow your dreams, all of that. Then it said, thank your parents, and they're here. So thank you. It said, what else did it say? It said, I hope college was what you wanted it to be. And it said, this is tying into the song. So ever since I can remember, my parents raised me on this ideal of whatever you do, do it with grace. And I never fully grasped that. It never really made sense to me. I would get upset about something, and Dad would say, just take it all with grace. Just be graceful. And I always thought that just meant oh, don't fall when you're walking across the stage. But as you get older, I found college is this growing period. You learn, you grow, you become the person you're supposed to become. We talked a lot about that at Rose there. I talked a lot.
Yeah.
At Rose about that. And I feel like I've learned a lot. I feel like, we've all learned a lot, especially in this past year. And one thing that I think I have learned that I finally do understand is the concept of being grateful. And not just feeling blessed and being appreciative, but truly understanding what it means to be grateful for every moment, every breath you take, every person you come into contact with. You guys, every person in this room, every friend I've made here, every moment we've shared in this space, which people that share this space will understand, and audience members, I hope that this is somewhere that you come that you're affected by what we do here, because you coming affects us. And so, it's all about going through experiences and learning from everything that happens to you, and no matter what, whether you get your heart broken or you are so fortunate like Allie Jones to have what an incredible guy today. Stuff he said to her, Rose, it felt like a freaking movie. Oh my God! I don't want to throw up because it was so sweet. But whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, you have to learn from it. You have to grow from it, and you have to be grateful for everything that happens, every single thing that happens. And that's one thing that I've watched Zacchaeus. I've watched people like him that I feel it is such a good example of how to live life with grace, and how to truly be grateful. And that was something my parents always tried to teach me, and I feel like you have to experience things to learn what that means. So when I was growing up, my mom used to always play this cheesy song called Grateful. And Art Garfunkel sang the version she always played. And I always hated it. And I always yelled at her and told her to turn it off. Which, by the way, Mom, they roasted Which tends to go, hello? What? Okay, but anyway, so she used to always play this song, and we'd get in the car, and she'd turn this freaking song on, and I always just thought it was cheesy and sappy, and I never understood it. And something in the past year, I've gone through a lot. We all have. I personally have gone through a lot. And I get the song. I get everything that it says. And I just am so grateful for every single person that has shared anything with me in the past 4 years. And I'm so grateful to know that I can come back here, and that this might be my senior gorilla, but maybe I get an alumni gorilla?
Please, for the love of
That's
God.
what I'm thinking, at least I don't lose it in the song. But truly, if there's one thing that I have learned in college that I think it's so important for everyone to learn for themselves, it's how to understand that everything that happens to you is happening for a reason. You learn from it, you grow from it, and you are grateful for it no matter what.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Grace. Am I being funny today?
Yeah.
I'm using words because if I cry, I'll forget words. So. I've got a roof over my head. I've got a warm place to sleep. Some nights I lie awake counting gifts instead of counting sheep. I've got a heart that can hold love. I've got a mind that can think. There may be times when I lose the light and let my spirit sink, but I can't stay depressed when I remember how I'm blessed. Grateful, grateful, truly grateful. I am grateful, grateful, truly blessed. We're not even to the second verse. And you'll be great.
Oh, thank you.
This is great. This is great. In a city of strangers, I've got a family, a friend. No matter what rocks and brambles fill the way, I know that they will that can bring pain. I will still take each chance